Alright, we're going to continue our My League series. I don't know what episode this is. This is probably in the late 20-ish, easy, probably. I have no idea. I'm going to do the whole game, because I'm lazy as fuck. But I had a few changes to my Suns. I have a few changes to every team. I could probably go over them now, but I'm going to wait until I get to one of their games, and then I'll do it. But obviously, I made a few changes. Carmelo is now on the team. It's great. Eric Bledsoe is still starting at point guard, but I have him swapping time with Steve Nash, since I want Steve, because I remember Suns, I remember Steve Nash. I want Steve Nash to be on the team. Shooting guard, we're gonna go with Devin Booker as as our big guy at shooting guard. We're gonna work our team around this guy, because he's perky. Anyway, we got PJ Tucker at small forward, backing up Carmelo. At power forward, we got David Lee. Yes, it's David Lee, not fucking Lure. He's backing up David Lee. He's a guy I signed onto the team. And at center, of course, we got Alex Len. Or, no, we don't. We have Dwight Howard. Alex Len is backing up Dwight Howard. I like Alex Len, but Dwight Howard, you guys are probably wondering why I moved him from the Rockets. Actually, I doubt it. Most of you guys are probably watching this. It's your first video, if anything. I will see you guys in the next one. I'm gonna look at the comment here. Yeah, it's Twitch, so I got the moderator in here and it basically told me, I'm here. Let's play this Trailblazers game. I know it's another game against the Trailblazers. I thought it for a second, like, why am I playing the Trailblazers again?
Hey everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson, and trick-or-treating door-to-door with me tonight are Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Happy Halloween, everybody. It's very
trick-or-treat, give me something good to eat.
Tonight, it'll be the Portland Trailblazers up against the Phoenix Suns. Well, for the Suns, a win tonight would bring them to 3-0 on the young season. What a start that would be for them. They've looked awfully good in those first two wins. And the ghouls and goblins are out as we're hosting here on Halloween night. Oh, that is very scary, Shaq. I see you decided not to dress for the occasion.
Well, when you're 7 feet and as sexy as I am, you don't need a costume. Plus, I took my kids trick-or-treating before I came here. Ernie, father duties.
Wow.
How do you find a suit like Shaq's? Like, he must have had to buy it beforehand, you know? Not beforehand, but he had to he had to at least have somebody specifically make it for him. Yeah.
Welcome everyone, we have a very special treat for you here. No
Eric Bledsoe, Devin Booker, Melo and Howard on the same team. You would never think that.
It's Western Conference NBA action. The Portland Trailblazers here at home. The Suns beat them last time these two teams met in Phoenix.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop.
Just giving it to Melo right there.
And in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Booker out there at Bledsoe. Then there's Howard. Then it's Anthony. And it's Lee in at the 4 spot. Now, here's Aminu. No good with the triple. Carmelo Anthony, the third.
Is he going to open it up? Oh, Booker. Oh, come on. Really? Really, Booker? What the fuck are you doing, man? I'm thinking about putting it back up to 12 minutes, though. I just realized that 48 minutes isn't applicable.
With the exception of Melo, have rings.
Now McCollum, Al-Farouq Aminu missing on the free. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup.
You know, it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
It always seems to settle you down when you have some early success in the post.
And back to Melo's top 5 draft mates in 2003, all having rings. You can't choose the team you play for as a rookie. Melo simply hasn't been surrounded by that much talent. That's why it was somewhat surprising that he re-signed with the rebuilding Knicks team last season.
Here's McCollum following the basket by Dwight Howard. 6 to shoot. It's tipped. Leonard laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Leonard's got his first bucket of the night.
Worked that one inside nice.
He may have re-signed with New York, but he's playing with Phoenix.
Difficult injuries here of late. That puts all the
look at that.
to win a ring as soon as possible. No way
Getting it over to Carmelo.
Without that chance.
Carmelo Anthony.
Follow through on that one-hand jam.
Yeah, we're gonna trade Chargers here so I can. There we go. So I can be comfortable for at least now.
He's not going to mess that one up for sure.
I sure hope not.
And it's sent
Get
back
that
by
out of
Bledsoe.
here.
Anthony kicks to Booker.
Booker, 19 years old, and he's pulling up the Kia Slam cam.
Is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Now here's McCollum. He's coming off a 22-point game against Phoenix.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Lillard, and it's sent back by Howard. Fast break, here come the Suns, and he gets it to go. And that's now 9 points for Carmelo Anthony. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the other thing that's been
I wanted to pass it inside,
is the fact that
but since this is my league and not online where anything can fucking happen, this is more of a controlled experiment.
So timeout called here. The first for Portland. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, they were just pounded on the inside, particularly on that backboard. That was a huge disadvantage for them.
Well, that's always a disadvantage when you get blasted on the glass. They needed to do a much better job of getting inside position. And if you can't do that, it's going to be a long day on the backboards.
McCollum up top. Shot clock at 5. Back to Lillard. And he's good on the 3-ball. Lillard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Suns leading by 8. As magical as the 2014 playoffs were for the Blazers, remember they beat Houston in that first round, that great shot by Lillard late to win it and move on. 2015, not as much. You know, Greg, they drew a very tough Memphis team, as you recall, in the first round.
Yeah, you often talk about styles making fights. Very similar in this series. They would go on to drop the first 3 games before being bounced, but still a good showing for a team that struggled mightily down the stretch with injuries.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's McCollum. Rebound by the Suns. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, more than anything else, I think 3-point shooting was
Right in the
key,
poster.
the catalyst, if you will, in that game.
Yeah, it's really a nice weapon to have because it makes things easier for you in others.
Speaking of which, I need to change a few of the sliders here. We're going to change the
Parts of your offense when you can knock down the 3.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Davis is checked in.
And, you know, just as you said, Portland didn't have enough to get by the Grizzlies in the first round. Ended up losing in 5 after taking 1 game, and that was game 4. Just had a hard time breaking down the Memphis defense.
Another loss for the Blazers when they were the 4 seed, as you mentioned. As a franchise, they have lost in the first round every time they have ended up as the 4 seed. Not exactly a good position for them to be in.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 9. Howard with it. Al Farouk Amino covering. Releases. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Leonard. All alone. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Phoenix leading by 11. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Boy, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
For the Trailblazers, Chris Kaman is checked in for Myers Leonard. Harkless comes in for Al Farouk Aminu. And Krabs subbed in for Damian Lillard. Phoenix also making some changes. Lenz checked in for Howard. John Lure comes in for Lee. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Anthony.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. The Suns third.
Yeah, I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Here's Booker, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that. He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And the dunk by Len.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
What a year for the Suns in terms of transactions. Started the season with Dragic and Thomas on the roster and moved them both Clark at the deadline.
And you know, most folks saw the Dragic trade
Steve Nash is out
after his disagreements with the team. The Thomas trade was a bit of a surprise, though.
And Phoenix making a change here. Nash is checked in. Ball's knocked loose. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Suns lead by 17.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low.
McCollum, no good.
As you said, the Suns made a flurry of deals at the deadline. You knew they would move one guard, but ended up moving 2. Brought back 1 as well.
Nash with the 3.
That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
Here's Cramp. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
When the Suns made all those trades, you kind of figured there would be some adjustment, and they did fall off a bit. Still, they felt what they had wasn't quite good enough going forward, so they got a jump on rebuilding last year.
Nash drives in.
And one.
In the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance.
I like his
on the
free
interior.
throw.
Plumlee is checked in for Davis.
And for the past few seasons, Portland's bench has really been their Achilles heel. I mean, last year they showed some improvement. The reserves play stole the game for them on more than one occasion, but still wouldn't be considered a strength.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Here's Len. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And for Portland, the bench still wasn't leaned on heavily for minutes. Greg was just talking about that, but they were in the top 5, Clark, in scoring efficiency, and they shot 45. 20% from before on the year.
And what was a weakness for them in 14 was a strength for them in 15. And actually, they were their best down the stretch of last season.
Archie Goodwin, he's checked in for Booker. Harkless the pass to Keenan. Harkless kicks to McCullough. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And 1:01 left in the first quarter. It's Nash with the drive. Dishes to Tucker. There's the pick. Goodwin drills it from outside. Goodwin's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
It's Nash with the drive. Took him no time at all on that one. Nash has got 10 points in the game.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Plumlee. Shot is off. And Phoenix the other way now. To the middle. Harkless with the steal. Now here's McCollum. Guarded by Tucker. Stolen by Tucker. Here's Goodwin. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Check it out.
And Dwight Howard, a lightning rod figure around the league, subject to a lot of criticism, but he says he takes comfort in
basketball. This is my passion, on the court. It's my sanctuary. I want to have fun. The reason I play is to win championships. I take this game very seriously.
It's an interesting concept that Dwight has to take something very seriously in order to have fun. He does say he has a burning passion to win a championship. He's been in the finals, and this is a guy that's got still a lot to shoot for, he feels, in his career.
That's a great point, Kevin. And the challenge for Dwight is how to balance how serious he is and how passionate he is with having that fun on the court that he's after.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And for the Suns, this has been the game they wanted to have.
It's all about the depth, really. The bench has been the difference. The bench play really has separated these two teams.
Yeah, it's been a huge advantage for them. That bench has really made a nice contribution.
We've got Plumlee, Allen Crabbe out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Myers Leonard, and it's Aminu in at the 3 slot. They're the group the Portland Trail Blazers will start the second quarter with. Ed Davis is checked in for Portland. And the basket by Lillard.
Huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter.
For Carmelo last season, it was Murphy's Law. What could go wrong did go wrong. After signing Melo to a max deal, the Knicks management expected a bunch from him, but with the new offense and a bad knee, it didn't happen.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Bledsoe dishes to Carmelo. Shot clock at 6. Here's Howard. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
And guys, Dwight Howard's an interesting guy, one of the most physically imposing players in our league, and yet he's known for his lighthearted, almost playful nature.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Kamen's checked in, and the Suns also making a change. Booker's checked in. And Aminu kicks to Lillard. There's a screen. The feed to Crabbe. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Lillard attacking. Good D by Lee. And for Howard, his parents raised him to keep a smile on his face and stay upbeat, remain positive. He's done all those things and still competed in the rough and tumble world of pro basketball.
Yeah, and yet some of his peers and contemporaries have gone at him. Durant, for instance, Kobe Bryant called him soft. Byron Scott questioned his desire. Guys go about their work in different manners.
Another shot, and it's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Here's Anthony, and stolen by Kaman. Lillard attacking. Here's Aminu. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Aminu's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Anthony with it. Al-Farouq Aminu covering. 6 on the shot clock. Good. 15 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Nobody near Lillard. No good on the three.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Out to the wing. Kaman passes to Aminu. Bledsoe against Lillard. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Crab. And the shot no good, a bit short. Phoenix has gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Bledsoe dishes to Booker. Puts up a three, and Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Booker. And that's 18 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Lillard attacking. Lillard again missing.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer.
I love it when he says that. I would
Lillard.
hope so. He's a pro, and he's only and it was only a one-footer. Come on, man.
Bledsoe passes to Carmelo. Howard kicks to Anthony. The second chance effort, and that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Howard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Inside, tries to save it. Here's Kaman. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Outside Anthony. Pass to Howard. Lee outside. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup.
And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
And Lillard kicks to Crab. Aminu dishes to Crab. Leonard with his screen on Hudson. To the inside. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint. Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Phoenix has gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them.
And one thing that Phoenix had for them last season was depth. A very good bench, and they provided a good scoring punch when called upon.
The Suns on offense. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. A nice shot by Booker.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Up the floor. Trips down the breakaway slam.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken.
All right, we've got a team. We got a team here. Melo and Booker.
Making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Lillard attacking to halt the run, and it's sent back by Howard.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the board has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
The Trailblazers shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Leonard sets a screen for Lillard. He kicks to Crab. Back to Lillard. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from 14. Lillard again missing.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder, how much can they win by?
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it. You can see it. In part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
Booker the pass to Anthony. There's the three. Another three for Phoenix.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Here's Lee. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. 6 points for David Lee.
And they seem to have gotten something out of almost every possession. Their defense has been just as good, just a tremendous performance all the way around.
Yeah, and they're doing it in hostile territory, too. I mean, don't forget about that part of it, which makes it even more impressive.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Shot's good. Booker's got 25 points.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities. And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Suns ahead, running away with this one.
I think Howard wants to be in Phoenix.
Who's standing by courtside.
Well, Carmelo, what allowed you to function so well offensively?
We got vets. We got guys that know how to play basketball. We come together as a team. We're doing that, and we're just trying to take it one day at a time. That's it.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back
We got guys who know how to play basketball. He's saying that on the Phoenix Suns. He just went from the worst team ever to the Suns. Well, not the worst team.
Halftime show.
Pretty darn close.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. Phoenix had no problems getting going. Their exceptional focus and all-around execution immediately triggered a 15-4 run at the start. They delivered a real beatdown in the first quarter,
54-4 run at the
whopping
start.
Lead. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns?
They had a tremendous first half from the three-point line. Their shot selection was pretty sound, considering how many threes they took. And the confidence of the shooters, now that's outstanding.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, they got more than a few problems to work out, but it all starts with their defense. I know the analytical people love to point out opponent field goal percentage, and tonight has been a big problem. They haven't defended with any purpose. They need a whole lot more activity on defense.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
Second half of our Halloween broadcast. The Trailblazers shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Setting the floor for the Suns, we've got Booker. Howard is out there with David Lee. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Anthony in at the small forward. And that one's good.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there. And guys, C.J. McCollum is a scoring-minded combo guard out of Lehigh. was taken with the 10th pick back in 2013 and still looking to make a big impact in the NBA.
Leonard sets a screen for Aminu. Oh, and here comes Bledsoe all alone. And the jam by David Lee.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Lillard attacking through on the 14-footer. Lillard's got 11 points. While McCollum has struggled with injury, he's broken a bone in each of the last 3 seasons dating back to college at Lehigh.
Yeah, and if he can stay healthy, I think he's got a bright future. He had a broken finger last season, and he broke his foot twice in the seasons prior, Kevin, just to embellish the injury situation. But he's got some ability.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Lots of room. Rebound by the Suns. Anthony's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Lillard kicks to Plumlee. That one goes. Count. Plumlee's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Lee kicks to Howard. He feeds it to Carmelo. Anthony drawing the double team over to the left wing. Howard dishes to Lee. And the powerful one-handed slam.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
Runners will look now for Portland. Davis comes in for Myers Leonard. And Harkless is subbed in for Al-Farouq Aminu. The Suns have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight. One thing about David Lee, he's a proven scorer and rebounder. Clark, health, though, has been a concern.
It has been very durable early in his career, Kevin, but of late we've seen hamstring issues, back issues, and torn hip flexors, and that's taken a toll on him for sure. I'm waiting for the fire alarm to go off when they've come out blazing in the second half. That's 5 straight makes.
Davis sets a screen, and stolen by Howard. And now Anthony pushing it up. No one back to stop him. A nice shot by Booker.
This is a nice third-quarter surge here. They've got it going right now.
And a perfect time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half here.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And, guys, for David Lee, when healthy, he can absolutely fill it up. I mean, he's a terrific offensive player, can score over both shoulders, a really solid passer, and, of course, a volume rebounder. And David Lee reworking to improve his mid-range jumper going into last season. When he's hitting that shot, guys, he's almost impossible to defend.
Out to Anthony. Clock at 6. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Howard's got 6 assists here tonight.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And the pass to Plumlee. Lillard outside. And it's Lillard again missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
McCollum kicks to Plumlee. Another shot, and Lee pulls it down. Lee's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Shot's good by Anthony.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here's Harkless, the good-looking shot from the wing.
Guys, you know, you're not going to hit that shot too often. That's high risk.
Bledsoe passes to Carmelo. Here's Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
For Portland, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8. Lillard against Bledsoe. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Shot from 12. That doesn't go in either for Plumlee. The Suns on offense. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Booker. Booker's got 4 assists in the game.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
McCollum dishes to Davis. And Lillard kicks to Plumlee. And that one is hammered home.
That's what I like. A nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender.
Crabs checked in for Portland. And the Suns here with a different look. Lenz checked in for Howard. P.J. Tucker comes in for Lee. Archie Goodwin, he's checked in for Booker. Nash is subbed in for Eric Bledsoe.
What a pass. Nash showing you excellent court vision there.
For Portland, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Cullen passes to Plumlee, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Plumlee's got 8 points.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead. And well, Portland had another strong season against the rest of the West. Ended up with a record of 31-21 in the conference, and that was good enough to earn them the 4th spot in the West.
Crab kicks to McCollum. Looking to get back on track here, and again it's Portland converted. Here's Nash. 10 points for him. Right wing. Goodwin kicks to Anthony. Anthony drawing the double team. And then Goodwin with the dunk.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Uncovered. Misses off the right iron. Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Harkless dishes to McCollum. Good. McCollum's got 4 this quarter.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
The Trailblazers have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Harkless kicks to McCollum. Pass to Crab. Now here's McCollum. He's guarded closely. Off target from 3-point range.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bagels in the second.
Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
You know, and Akeem the Dream, certainly one of the greatest all-around players to have ever played the game. An endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. I mean, almost 4,000 career blocks, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, just a legendary low-post defender.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Leonard, he's checked in for Plumlee. And it's Aminu in for Harkless.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Here's McCollum. Len grabs the board.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Another 3 for Phoenix.
And those aren't the type of 3-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. And here are the Suns now. They've got Vonleh. Alexander is out there with Chris Kaman. Then there's Brian Roberts. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And stolen by Nash. Kicks to Tucker. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got his 7th assist in the game. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Roberts passes to Kaman. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And Roberts kicks to Kaman. From the top of the key, he buries it. The Suns have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Len, another one falls for Phoenix.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
How about the quick hands on the steal and the quick feet on the break?
Yeah, a careless, silly mistake there, though. I mean, coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense, that's costly.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That is his first foul of the game. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Harkless is checked. And so here's Portland. The wide open look here for Vonleh. From outside, off the mark. Down low. Goodwin dishes to Tucker. Nash kicks to left. Can't cash in from close range.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Goodwin, good.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Goes up, throws down the breakaway jam.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
Here's Kaman. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
And he bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right there for sure.
He'll take those all day.
Well, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now.
That's good. And 12 points for Alex Len. The Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the 4th quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Roberts passes to King. Trailblazers keep it alive, and that one's good.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Nash dishes to Goodwin, feeds it to Lewis. And Tucker kicks to Nash, buries it from 3-point range.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
And then Goodwin with the dunk.
Now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Here's Roberts, defended by Nash. Roberts passes to Vonleh, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And for Noah Vonleh, last season came in as a heralded freshman out of Indiana. Some people thought he might crack the top 5 in the draft, but after some shaky late workouts, he fell all the way to none.
And both free throws good for Vonleh. Well, Greg, in watching Vonleh, you can see he has the size and range to be a difference maker. Excellent rebounder, big hands. Buck, you've talked about that, simply working on refining his skill set at this point.
Yeah, and it's a work ethic with him because I think the tools are there. Work ethic and experience, and I think this kid is going to be a nice front court player for a long time.
Here's Roberts, defended by Nash. Shot clock at 6. Releases. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
He dishes it to Tucker. Suns moving the ball around. Len, count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. He is a scorching 86%.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
That is good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
To the right side. Here's Roberts, defended by Nash. And he banks in the layup.
Even though there's a height disadvantage, he's still able to go up and over his man.
Well, he's fearless. I mean, there's nothing that concerns him. No matter what the matchup is, he's a guy that doesn't back down. He's beyond being intimidated. This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Knocked away. Lure dishes to Goodwin. Here's Tucker. Again, Phoenix.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Here's Roberts, defended by Nash. And Roberts kicks to Vonleh, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Inside. Len's shot is off. Portland's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Wide open look. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Tucker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's Nash with the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball. Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was also safe with that jump.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack. It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Oh, and here comes Nash all alone.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Suns.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
Now they've got their sights set on that sweep, Greg, 3-zip. And given what's going on in the first 2 games, my guess is that's what's going to happen.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Anthony. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And here's Nash outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their turn.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here, for sure.
The shot by Len, wide open. That's good.
and his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking.
Let's go.
I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Carmelo, we have a question from one of your biggest fans. How do you get off your shots when you're in such a tight coverage situation? A defender right in your grill.
It's easy. If my man back off on me, shoot it. If I got two, pass the ball, find somebody else.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now the award-winning Ernie Johnson will take it from here. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Carmelo Anthony. We watched a marvelous third quarter from him, and he basically put the game on ice at that point. And from that point on, they were in control.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage.
Wow. Just an unreal performance for him.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith,